Hi everybody, for this week video I present you how I did my pig beanie. First I cast on the machine, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. Like this. When first row is done, it's time to open the yarn feeder, put the yarn over the white needle, and then your crank. And for this video I will need 130 rows like this, and the video is not that long, so don't worry. So I do my 130. I use Red Heart with Love bubblegum. Time to cast off the machine. Make sure I have enough yarn. Bring my wool needle and crank to release the stitch from the machine. The stitch have to pass in front of the yarn feeder to be released by the machine. If you don't crank it, you will be in a struggle to remove your project. It won't work. So I continue like that, one by one. With my wool needle, I go grab the stitch, passing through the two red teeth. Like this. There, almost finished. For this video, I will use the Addi king size 46 needle. Also the Addi Pro 22 needle. But you could also do it on the 48, 40, 45, 44, sorry. So times to close the hands of it, you will need to close both sides to create the beanie. For people who follow me week by week with video, you will notice that video already passed, but it was in bilingual mode, so I decided to put that in English only, because a lot of you contact me and say it was confusing when you hear French and English in the same video. So I decided to fix that. So I will put that English only. Hope you will enjoy. So almost finished closing this end. I did the same thing on the other side. Now it's time to put my hands in it and push it through the other end. It look long, but it's my arm that's not long. There. So with my wool needle, I will reach the middle of it to bring through the tail of yarn and attach it together. So if you're newbies, you just did a beanie. If you follow me, you will be able to make it by yourself now. There, I the tail between the two layers. Pull, and voila, you got your beanie done. Ta-da! Look like this. Put that aside for now. Now I continue with the Addi Pro, same yarn, but 22 needle on the machine. I will do the cast on exactly the same thing. One in the front, one in the back for the first row, starting by the black needle. Open the yarn feeder, close it, and you have 2 ears, so you will need 2 times 20 rows. So 2 tubes of 20 rows. Put that in your notebook for your next project. So make sure you got enough yarn to cast off. Oops. So we'll bring that here. Crank my machine. Make sure it pass in front of the yarn feeder before I go and grab stitch by stitch, like this. There. Now almost finished. So you do the exact same thing twice for this part. There. Stretch it, and I will close both sides just like I did with the beanie. Easy like that. There. So we do the closing part. We are almost in the middle of the video. So this video is not that long. No worry. There, and close it. Push with your finger and your thumbs. There. There, do the same thing on the other side. Like this. Stretch it and put that aside for now. Now we will prepare the nose. I know it's not called a nose, but I cannot pronounce it correctly, so I will put that on the screen soon. So for this part you will need 15 rows. 15 rows. Like this. There. Time to remove, cast off. Make sure you got enough yarn. And you do the same thing. You go and crank and grab all the stitches one by one to prevent drop stitch. Like this. Almost finished. There. Whoop, it's stuck. Bring that to my needle and voila, time to close. For the close, I will do exact same thing. Close both sides of the tube. And I will do something different though, because it's a small amount of rows, 15, it's not a lot. When I will bring my middle to the middle of the other side, it will create like a flat circle. So that will be the nose part of our little big hat or beanie. Almost finished. Close it. There. And I will bring the middle to the other middle. There. Like this. Attach those two together, and with some gray yarn I will do the little structure for the nose, not the nurse. The nose. Oh God, I'm tired. Oh la la. So I didn't do anything very difficult. I just go and come back on my stitch to create a line. But if you want to do two little triangle or different style, it's up to you. Me, I keep it easy and simple. So bring back my needle like this. There. No. Not what I really want. I want it to be more same height, both sides. So we'll add a little bit of the stitch like this. That's better. So that part is done. I will close it. I know it doesn't look great, but it's in the back and you will not seeing it after you put that on your beanie. So I keep the pink tail to attach my nose, so that the ears that I will fold it in half like this and secure it. There. Almost finished. Keep it straight. I just go around making like a zigzag action with my wool needle. Nothing fancy, but it's gonna work. I'm not worried. Bring my tail over there. Continue my zigzag. Almost finished. When I bring it to my starting point, I will attach those two tails together and hide it between the two layers after. Ta-da! Already look cute to my eyes. Anyways, there. Bring it out and cut the excess. Ta-da! So now it's time to attach those ears. So as you could see, I folded the tube to create the ears, and I will start in the middle and bring it like 5 centimeters on the side. Put my hand in it to make sure that I have the two layers together. Grab two columns to make sure that it's secure and not moving for no reason. Very secure. So I'll go grab two columns on the other side and attach those two together. First secure part, but it's not secure enough. Don't stop there. It's time to sew the ears on the beanie now. Da, 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 da. So I just go like this. I don't do anything fancy for this video. So beginners are more than welcome with this video. No scare part. So I just go like this. And I will do the same thing on the other side. The reason I keep my beanie on the flat surface is to keep it straight, so when I will attach my other ears, it's not end up in the forehead on the back of their head. It will be on the left side, exactly where it's supposed to be. There. And attach those two together. So this one's done. I will do exact same thing for the other side. And I did between the two layers. There. It's done. Both ears are installed. Now it's time to add the eyes. I decided to take 2 buttons, one white and one black. If you don't have any, just use some felt or some yarn if you're good making eyes with yarn. So I put both like this, and I use it because I have it on my desk. But finally it's cute. I have a lot of stuff on my desk, so I will sew it with a tiny little needle because the hole of my button was very small and I couldn't go through with the yarn, so that's why. So I go like this, back and forth till I feel it's secure to make the knot and go through the other eyes. I keep my hand between each sewing to make sure that I don't sew the hat one side to the other side and then I won't be able to wear it after. So that's why I have my hands in it all the time. Make sure I don't do any mistake. So time to attach it in the back, do the knot to secure our eyes. This ad is for a 3 years up kids, so that's why I put a button. If it's for younger, don't do with button, it's dangerous, choking hazard. So we don't want our little one to be hurt. So there. This. And I this little piece with my wool needle. Like this. So voila, you got your pig beanie. But if you want to put an extra little thing in the back, you could add a tail. The tail is with crochet. I did a chain of 15 and do double crochet 5 times in each stitch, so it turns out like this. It's curling by itself. If you don't know how to do it, you could go check on YouTube. I don't have my record button on when I did it, so sorry, but you don't have to do it. It's only a little extra that I decide to add at the end. So see you next week for a new video. Ciao ciao. And thank you for watching. You're helping me a lot.